Hey guys, just finished watching Gotham, season 1, episode 14, The Fearsome Dr. Crane. This episode was definitely very interesting with the whole, with Dr. Crane in it. It was very, like, the ending, I thought it was going to be predictable a little bit with, when Bullock started telling you a little bit about his fears and how he was going to be, when he was, especially when he was at the circle, I thought he was definitely going to be, abducted on his way out or something like that. But when all of a sudden she was gone and it was her that was taken, I didn't see that part coming. So I think that was definitely really interesting how he was falling for her and slowly getting into it, and how um, she just happened to be his next victim on the list, or so what next victim he chose to take. So I think that definitely was very interesting. I was surprised that we didn't see much of, we didn't hear about Gordon's fear and whatnot. I think that's definitely the character, whose fear we would definitely want to see. The main character's fear would definitely be interesting to see. I feel like we're probably going to see it tomorrow. Next week. Yeah, we'll probably see the next episode to find out about his fear. And it's so cool how they're kind of how we actually got to see Scarecrow and as a little as his as a son and whatnot. I think it's definitely interesting to see bits and pieces of this and have maybe if his father does die in next week's episode, which I think is called Scarecrow if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely going to be interesting to see his son actually go lose it and kind of start going on it. And this whole Enigma part and Riddler story is definitely very interesting. With her, he was on a leave of absence. He was dismissed for a little bit, and he's coming back. He thinks he's going to get the examiner. He's going to become lead examiner, but also Gordon is offering it to this girl and this other girl. So it's definitely very interesting to see Enigma come back and then think that he's going to get this new job because this other guy, because he framed the other guy, and the other guy is fired. I think it's definitely interesting to see what it looks like. When he finds out that he's just going back to his normal job and not going to be lead examiner anymore, unless they make them they work together and they don't she doesn't mind it. I think it's definitely going to be interesting to see that slowly, all of a sudden oh, and then it just broken down again, and another notch. The first notch is he was leave. He was forced. He was disaffected or just turned off, whatever. And he was fired or on a leave, forced leave, and all these different things that slowly start happening to kind of turn him into the psycho murderer. I mean, he framed this guy, he's doing different things that he shouldn't be doing. So I think it's definitely interesting to see this slowly see him slowly turn into the Riddler. And go from there, and he's always trying to talk to this girl, trying to talk to her, but nothing is happening. It's not working. He's trying as hard as he can. She's slowly doing it, but not as fast as he would want to and the way he would want to. I think it's definitely interesting how that is going to pull off. And the ending with Fish Mooney was definitely quite interesting. It was something, but it wasn't too big of an ending because we kind of know. I mean, it's Fish Mooney, and this is just some random pirate. Um, Unless I missed somewhere that he is actually someone in the comics, which to me is just a random pirate. So I think that it definitely could be somewhat of an interesting ending, but I definitely just can't wait to see what she does to him. I mean, but he did shoot the captain, so I don't see why they're charging at each other. If he shot the captain, why is he not just shooting her? But definitely be interesting to see, when it comes back, if we finish right off from that charge and just see her, get there with her, and he's like his neck is broken and he's blood everywhere, or to see what's going on with that and how she'll get out of this. She does, when she does kill all these pirates, and how she will get back to shore, and how she will, she doesn't know how to boat and you drive a boat or anything like that. So that'll be interesting to see. But I'm definitely mostly interested to see how they take that, all that fluids that have been taken out there, the fear stuff there they've been taken out of people, and how they turn that into an actual, the fear gas. It'll definitely be cool to see that used, and whether it's by Scarecrow or by his father or by just someone else getting a handle on the formula once Dr. Crane's actually made it. It'll be very interesting to see, and to see how people use it, and eventually find out more, like the captain's fear and other people's fear, and definitely mostly seeing um, you know um, James Gordon's fear, and definitely would kind of be interesting to find a way. I don't know how they would do it. It could be very difficult to find to make it work. Because the believable is to find out Bruce's fear and Alfred's fear. I think it would be very difficult, but maybe there could be a good a way to have him ask Bruce about stuff, or I don't know, about the fear of, what his fear now is and how he's getting over his fears. Because at the beginning of the season, he was trying to get over his fear, so maybe he might go ask Bruce how he all the techniques and how he kind of motivated himself to get over his fears and all that. And now that he's stopped doing that, why? So he reached is he over his fears and stuff like that? And to see more of all of that would definitely be very interesting to see. So let me know what you think about this episode, guys, in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. See you guys later. Peace out.